Hey everyone, this is Roger Fromos in full color. The last video was what they call the 4th generation Super Nintendo Genesis that I kind of talked about and what was important to me. Before the 5th generation kicked in with the Xbox and PS1, there's the handheld consoles. They kind of fit in, and they were important either way. A lot of my youth was spent playing the Nintendo and Game Boy, well, not the Nintendo, Game Boy, sorry. And the Game Boy Advance. When you had a Super Nintendo, luckily they made an adapter, so if you had Game Boy games and you're at home, want to play on the big screen, you had this. So I always thought that was kind of cool. And a side note, what was good about it, you could play games on the full screen. So one of the big Game Boy games that I played, I'm cutting out my favorite one on purpose, kind of, but the second one, which is along the same, I wouldn't say genre, but same idea, is Pokemon Pinball. What was cool about this had rumble feature, so you could put a battery in. Sorry about the faded picture. Life lesson to everyone out there. If you have games that take batteries, take them out before you store them for a couple years, because you'll have a nice corrosion there. I tried to wipe most of it off. But I spent so much time on this. So let's get into the gameplay. I was always a Red fan. So in 1998, Pokemon Red and Blue came out for systems. And then they kind of started doing spin-offs a little bit. So before Pokemon Yellow came out, we were introduced to Pokemon Pinball. A lot of people weren't very fans of spin-offs, but for some reason, I just always liked pinball games. I still play them. I actually downloaded the free pinball game for the Switch recently. That comes with one board. So these are always nice to play to me. Very fun on a car trip. I wasn't really too worried about stuff. Somewhat relaxing until stuff like that happens. But like I hinted at, I'm not recording my all-time favorite, which is Pokemon Red. There's been a lot of covering on that, and I was trying to pick something that may not have been seen for a while. Then, again, this whole series is kind of unique to what I used to play a lot. Dang, I didn't get Pikachu over there in time. So, again, I remember doing long trips with my family, and just sitting in the back playing this on the horrible Game Boy, and then the Game Boy Color helped a little bit, but there was no backlight, so if it got dark, you either had to do a flash light, or there was an extension you could actually buy that I actually used to have that had like a little book lamp to it. Come on, hit those. Oh, Mr. Mime. No, no. Pikachu, help me. Oh, I'm a safer. Dang it, Pikachu. Wow. That was the most miracle thing to happen. Come on. I can't get it caught in there. Sorry, I just lost all focus in trying to catch Mr. Mime. So as you can see, you would unlock a Pokemon, and then you had to hit the 3 score points up top. And you had to hit them 6 times to unlock the pitcher. So you're kind of playing that Name That Pokemon from the anime series, but in this game. So that was always kind of interesting. And you can tell by the randomness of it, you'll just get certain characters. It wasn't too much of a... Dang it. It wasn't too much of like a catch rate like in the games. Like I didn't get a Rattata early. So once you hit the 6 scoring things up top, the Voltorbs are, I think those were. Sorry, I always mix them up. I can never remember the color. Not the best Pokemon fan there. Sorry. So, anyways, once you hit those 6, you just have to hit your Pokemon 3 times in the center, and you catch them. You gotta catch 3 before you can move on. I'm not sure if this is like Pallet Town trying to go into like Mount Moon. Well, Palatown, I know you don't go to Mount Moon there. But the cave is throwing me off. But since it's only one building, I'm assuming it's Mount Moon. I guess that's where you're kind of starting at. So I got bonus multiplayer by filling out the sides. If you were paying attention, you'll notice the sides where Pikachu, the ball could drop to Pikachu and make me lose if he's not being nice. You get bonuses by filling out all the letters there. I played a lot of the Game Boy. I remember having Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle. Some reason I played that game like crazy. I actually went back and beat it. I never beat it as a kid, but I found it and I was like, oh, I gotta try to beat this. Sadly, it was just Pokemon. This was probably my start of getting into RPGs. It was nice. Oh, training. It's like, why'd I have to pick Mr. Mime? No! I'm not going to train you very well, Mr. Mime. I feel like I'm playing, like, Pokemon with the randomizer, that my first Pokemon is Mr. Mime. There we go. And that was what was also cool here, is your multipliers is the, change of the ball. Oh, dang it. So I left the Pokeball to a Great Ball. Alright, now I gotta hit them sides. There we go. Where do I gotta go now? There's the EX. Get it. There we go. Evolution special bonus. So I... Oh, okay, that works. Come on, get into the bonus. I was about to say fast shot out twice. Go to Diglett stage, yay! Oh yeah. No. Try to get away from that center. Sorry, focused. Alright, now I'm a little more. Other games, I can't think of too much I did play on the Game Boy. Again, the big problem for me was when I rode the school bus, I used to get on really early. So I couldn't play much during the morning because it was just dark. So I didn't have much time to do that. But I remember all the kids on the bus was just purely Pokemon, trying to trade. I remember having the trading cable for the Game Boy. God, that's a crazy concept to think about now. I just realized that's how the only way we could trade. But other than that, this was like my second game. Come on, can I get that level up? Oh, I just have to either hit a Bellsprout or go up. No. There we go. That was a miracle. Oh, I was like, what the heck happened there? Oh, and Lavender Town. So we traveled. We're in a new place. Don't know if that means I'll actually get... And then there was also the blue level. I'll probably just show that after this. Okay. I was about to say, I was wondering if my gameplay was going to end there for a second. Oh no. It might be sooner than earlier. Game over, yeah. Oh, I got fourth. The high score thing. I don't know how many of y'all did this. Please comment below. But I don't think I ever used my initials. I had a lot of AAA records in my games. So blue is a little bit different. You have this little switch there. It made it nicer than red, where it was a little more precision based to kind of hit some stuff, where you just have to get it up there and it gravitates towards you where you need to go. And as you can tell, it was way easier to get the ball stuck up there. So my first Pokemon here is Onyx. Man. I think that's why I did like this as a kid. It was just like that random Pokemon. I didn't have to get stuck with Pidgey at the beginning. But yeah, for portable games, my standout was always Nintendo during that phase. I guess the Switch is the portable console now. And I don't think I ever missed a portable Nintendo console. I was late on some. It took me a while to get a 3DS, because I stopped riding a school bus and all, and I wasn't really traveling much except driving my car, so I didn't have much time to play. But I am finding myself using the Switch more, which is cool. Oh, we gotta catch Abra. Man, that would be a fun thing to play. I might have to try to find some of these images for my Twitch stream and kind of do that, name that Pokemon. Because I am shocked how much I remember of this. Get that bonus there. So let's see if my normal problem always happens here. I feel like I always need 2 and then the ball gets stuck up there. Okay, it didn't happen that much. That was my problem with this level, was I would get this, and I'm watching the time fade, and I'm like, no. Oh, shoot. Alright, come on, Abra. Man, this is a team to have at the beginning of a Pokemon game. Is Abra and Onyx. I'm glad Abra doesn't teleport away if I fail. Oh, after a minute, the save goes away. So anyways, that was Pokemon Pinball. Another game I enjoyed a lot. Next video, we'll get back into the consoles. I just feel like I had to highlight at least one portable system. Again, I had experiences with them all. I used to have PSP also at one point. But to me, the Game Boy was my standout portable console. Game Boy and Game Boy Color, even though they were both the same at that point. Game Boy Advance was a little bit, but not as much. But anyways, like and subscribe to Almost in Full Color. Check the description to find our Twitch names. We've been trying to stream a lot more lately, so we should be at least have one of us on every night about. And again, comment your best portable game that you liked. Try to stick to the Game Boy Color era, but no harm done if you have one from a newer generation of the portables. And I kind of want to incorporate that, name that Pokemon. I'll try to do that, actually. Anyways, this is Roger signing out. I hope you enjoyed the video.